Hi, Anti-Society! Welcome back to the Anti-Social Planet, and today we are checking out some more Spy Family, and the last episode we actually had some very interesting character deconstructions of Yuri, even though he was still his chaotic self at certain points. But I feel like we set up a lot of the building blocks of how he's gonna end up interacting with Lloyd once the cat's out of the bag and they like understand that one is a spy and one is a spy hunter. You know, I feel like at some point that is going to happen. And even before that, I feel like because Yuri and Lloyd have like very similar things that motivate them for being in the kind of work that they are, I think that that is going to bring them together. Even though there is like some hostility on Yuri's side, I think that ultimately they have enough that motivates them to be the kind of people that they are, that it's going to end up bringing them closer, or at least make it easier for them to have some kind of alliance, probably before he finds out that Lloyd is actually Twilight. I think that that's going to put a pretty good wrench in their story when it actually comes to light. But this episode, I was promised cats in the preview, so that's really what I'm here for. I'm here for the cats that I was promised, so we'll see how that goes. But let's get into the episode. In 3, 2, 1, go. Okay. I don't know why we have red glowing eyes as the chef. Okay. Eat the pastry, get incredibly intelligent. A bit of a weird cold opening, but okay. I love how like comic based the art style is in this opener. I feel like the last opener was just like really vibey and very like autumnal, whereas like this one's far more like comic inspired and a little bit trippy. But it looks like we're gonna be doing something with pastries. I mean, maybe it's like that's the legend or whatever, and it's more of like a placebo to say like if you eat this, then you'll be smarter, and that might help out Anya. Because we know that she struggles a little bit, but she tries her best. You know? I really want them to find out about each other, like Yod and Lloyd, because I just think that they will be a crazy team once they actually find out. Like, I think they're both just so. Like, I think Yod at least is like worried, and Lloyd is just like, I have to be secretive about it. But I think they'll be such a good pair once they know find out. Aw, they're matching keychains. Anya's not playing into it. I like the contrast of like falling in love with a prince and then like twins separated at birth, forced into battle. Oh, the pastry. I mean, this is right up Anya's street. Like a legendary pastry that makes you smarter, more able to complete her mission. That's like the perfect story for her. I like the intense guitars and also the don't run in the hallway. It's true, you shouldn't run. Oh, of course you're here too. Oh. Uh-oh. Have you tried being nice? We know that he just wants friends. Yeah, there's 5 of you. I love that this is turning shonen again, like the dodgeball episode. Oh, okay. Obviously. I mean, she was a Joker in the little title card, which makes me think that this isn't going to go well for her. I like how they can just communicate by looking at each other. Like, their friendship is honestly really nice. Oh no. Hun. Right, because she can read his mind, so she knows. Some old guys. Read minds? What do you mean? Oh, are you gonna throw it now? You need to win just enough. You need to like come in third or something. Yeah, you need to not get in fights again. You need to have more poker face. Girl. You need to win just enough. I wouldn't have picked up the Joker. 50-50. Stone-faced. Oh, poor thing. Oh, she's cute pie. I wouldn't want to make her cry either. Oh, did he like deliberately let her win? Because that's adorable. Are you gonna share? Like, why can't you have half? Half smarter is also good, right? Getting dramatic. A little Super Saiyan. I love the electric guitar music. Is she actually smarter? Or is she just enthusiastic? It doesn't look like it. It helped. But you know what? Did she do better than normal? Oh. Has she improved though? See, she's improved a little bit. That's still good. Oh. Interesting. I think there is point to wondering. Is it connected to her past? Which we haven't gotten a lot into, really. Just like a brief flashback. Oh, dang. Assassins makes me think Yod. Is it starting to cross over? More? I guess. Okay. A personal mission. This is what I was promised. Like he's like already across the street. Like he was not listening. Like he's calling everyone he knows to be like, help me find this cat. Is he gonna end up with Anya? Oh, so we got like a whole network now? I mean, if they don't know why you need to find the cat, then it might be like a super special uh government reason for why you need this cat. Yod will help. I'm sure you'll find the cat in no time. I believe in her skills. Oh no. Never underestimate alley cats. The acronym. That's gonna be a lot of cats. Like, I don't think you understand what catnip does to cats. It makes them unhinged. Yeah. And if you don't actually have catnip, I feel like this is gonna go very, very poorly for you. Oh, like the one that's like in his shirt. Poor Yon. Was just going out for her lunch. I think this isn't gonna work. Cats are basically a liquid, so I feel like a net isn't gonna help you. It seems a bit over the top. I like allegedly. 15 minutes. Gosh, that cat's gonna be gone. It's cool. She's got this. That's a little terrifying. Oh no. You get to be the hero that brought back Casey's cat, though. Uh-oh. Mm. All that work. Didn't even check to see if she was single before you were like, I'm gonna put in all this energy to impress her. He backed out though, so gotta respect that. That he's just like, okay, not single. That's cool. Oh, he decided to live for his job. Oh. I love that she feels like she can help. I know she's gone through some things where she feels like she's in the way. Aww. That means so much more to her than they realize. Uh-oh. Is it your other job? We go in assassin mode? Oh, we definitely are. That is a dead look in her eyes. Oh, is that what we're gonna do for the next episode? Because I want some more Thorn Princess focus. We had like a little bit of a mention with Lloyd about like a group of assassins, which I assume is Yor and her, I don't know, group of other assassins that are there. We haven't met any of the other ones, have we? We've met other spies, but we haven't really learned all that much about Yor and like who she's associated with. So I'm here for it. Like I want us to focus so much more on her story, but I think that we got some we're like legitimately progressing some of the character arcs, but like in the most subtle ways. Like it's these little moments where you're like, oh, now I understand this character better, or this character story is progressing further. It's just that like it's most of the episode, like 98% of the episode is like quirky hijinks. And then there'll be like a moment where it's like, oh, and we're going to develop some important things for later. I want to see more Yor, though. Like serious Yor. Cruise. And we had Yeti again. Interesting. Yes, so like I was saying at the end there, I feel like this season is doing an actually really good job about having these episodes that are primarily about these one-off side stories, but integrating these moments that are building the building blocks of like more important things. Like even just having Frankie say to Lloyd, hey, there's this group of assassins that are probably in the city and working, and I'm hearing lots of like rumors about them being here. And then we progress Yor's story more. We have her being called normal, or feeling like she can help people, which I know is like a thing that she struggles with, is that she's had a lot of moments in this series where she thinks that she's a burden, that she's in the way, that she's not good enough. And being able to help find this cat, definitely boosting her confidence, and then having a coworker call her normal, even if it was intended as sarcasm, she didn't take it that way. So it means a lot to her to think that she has some normalcy in her life. And then getting into the point where she's getting this phone call and it's like, we need the Thorn Princess to do a job. And I think that's such a interesting setup there, not only because I'm super excited to get some more Yor-centric stories, but also because it's her getting this confirmation in her head of you're normal, and that's something that she really strives for. And then having her life as Thorn Princess coming in and derailing that a little bit, right? She's gonna have to decide what's more important. It looks like we're gonna be going on like a mission with her, and her family's going to be there in some ways, probably a cover. And that means that she's gonna have to decide, do I choose the Thorn Princess or do I choose Yor Forger? What is the moment where she's going to have to choose between those two parts of herself? And I think that there's a great way for them to be integrated together in some way, but we'll wait and see. I honestly love the chaos and those little moments. Even having, in the first story, having Damien deliberately throw the card game to help Anya, like, because he couldn't bear to see her upset. I think it's such an important part of his story, especially since we already got the episode where he was off on a little camping trip with his friends. And honestly, him and his friends, I love that that's like a real friendship and like they understand each other. It's not just a mean kid and the lackeys. They have a legitimate friendship, and I love getting to see that in little moments. But I think that it shows how much he's progressed, that he is willing to be like, I don't want to upset someone because I care enough about the fact that they are upset over getting Estella and impressing my family. That is such a huge progression for him, to put someone else's feelings and wants before his own. So that's a really cute moment too, like again wrapped up in this moment that feels like it's deviating off of the main plot. But it looks like we're getting into Yor, and I'm super excited for the next episode. I want cats, and we did. We got lots of them, and it was very cute. But getting into Yor in her full Thorn Princess assassin mode is definitely something that I'm interested in. And I think with Lloyd having that little part of his brain that has this information of there are assassins around is going to be really interesting. And we saw some Yuri as well. All the pieces starting to converge a little bit. I don't know how much we're going to get in the next little part of the story, but it feels like things are starting to move together. But I hope you enjoyed watching that along with me. You can click this playlist to go and see my previous reactions, or you can subscribe so you know the next time I post a Spy Family reaction. I will see you in the next video. Bye.